It's not just what he signs, but how he signs it.
That contorted whatever.
He's got the curve, the hand over.
He goes like this.
And he really curls.
And if it curls your toes, well, you're obviously not a lefty. Lefties for Obama love having one of their own in the White House. But President Obama's signature style is a bit more hooked than that of most lefties.
He never learned how to hold his pen. He looks like Joe Cocker.
But lefties have an explanation.
I think it's because he doesn't want to smudge the ink. Because if you go like that, then you're not going to run over your signature.
It would be kind of embarrassing to sign a nearly $800 billion stimulus bill and then smear the ink.
Neuroscience professor and author Sam Wong say righties only use one side of their brain to process language, but lefties...
1 in 7 lefties showed activity on both sides of the brain.
6 of the past 12 presidents have been lefties, including Presidents Clinton and George Bush Sr., but before you lefties start gloating about having higher SAT scores...
They are also overrepresented among criminals and among the mentally retarded.
His FBI profile says Osama bin Laden is a lefty. Maybe you're left wondering, how many pens does it take to sign a bill?
I've got to use 10 pens.
The president often signs his signature in bits so he can use more pens, which he then hands out as souvenirs.
I want the guy to be a success. I don't know if he writes with his foot.
But lefties worried about a twist in the president's wrist have some advice for him.
Turn the paper. Turn the paper, not your wrist.
These days, which hand do you use? Okay, now let's see. Lefties like Eve don't get much flack from teachers, but 40 or 50 years ago...
They had me bring in a tie of my father's, and I used to have to sit in school with my left hand tied to my leg.
Now that sounds like the kind of torture a lefty president should outlaw by signing a bill.
There you go.
Ginny Mo, CNN, New York.